10:24 a.m. 38 seconds, February 2, 2018.
Come here.
911, where's your emergency?
4147 Murdaugh Road.
Okay, can you give me the address one more time, make sure I got it right?
Yes, 4147 Murdaugh Road.
Okay, what's going on out there?
I'm sorry?
What's going on out there?
My housekeeper has fallen and her head is bleeding. I cannot get her up.
Okay, you said she's fallen. She's bleeding from the head?
Yes.
Okay. How old is she?
I'm not sure, like 58 maybe.
Do you know if she fell from standing or not?
No. No.
Where'd she fall from?
She fell going up the steps, up the brick steps.
Okay, so she outside or inside?
Outside.
Okay. How many steps is there?
8.
Okay, is she on the ground or is she up near the top?
She's on the ground. She's on the ground. She's on the ground.
Is she conscious?
No, not really.
Is she awake at all?
Yes.
Okay. Is she just not, like, responding appropriately, but she is awake?
Man, she's not responding.
Okay, I've already got them on the way. Me asking questions does not slow them down, man. Knowing if she's conscious is one of the things that the medic needs to know if she's responding at all to you.
No.
Okay, so she's not responsive at all.
Well, I mean, she's mumbling.
Okay, so she is somewhat conscious. Is she breathing okay?
Yes.
Is she bleeding from anywhere?
Yes, her head.
Okay, are you guys able to control the bleeding?
No.
Can you put a clean rag or anything on it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, is she bleeding from, like, her face, the back of the head,
I've got an ambulance coming. Sir, my name what?
Where exactly is she bleeding from on her head?
I'm not sure. At the top of her head.
Okay.
What's it?
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
What happened?
She just fell back down. Can I get off this phone so I can go down there?
Can I have your name and phone number? Or are you able to bring the phone down by her?
What?
Are you on a cell phone where you can walk down there and talk?
I'm on a cell phone. No.
Okay, can you bring it with you so we can ask her some questions about what kind of pain she's having?
Hello?
Yeah, can you ask the patient what kind of pain she's having?
Ma'am, she can't talk.
Okay, do you know...
She's cracked her head and there's blood on the concrete and she's bleeding out of her left ear.
Okay, she's bleeding out of her ear?
And out of her head. She's cracked her skull.
Okay. All right, the other lady said that she had tried to stand up and fell down again?
No, I was holding her up. And
okay.
She told me to turn her loose and she was trying to use her arm, but then she fell back over.
Okay, do you guys know who she is?
Yes, she works for us.
Okay, do you know if she's ever had a stroke or anything before?
Ma'am, can you stop asking her these questions?
I already have them on the way. Me asking questions does not slow them down in any way. These are relevant questions that I have to ask for the ambulance. One of my questions is, has she ever had a stroke?
I don't believe she's ever had a stroke now that I know that.
Okay, is she able to talk to you guys at all, or is she unconscious now?
She's not unconscious. She's just mumbling.
Okay.
I believe she's maybe hit her head and maybe has a concussion or something.
Okay.
Maybe.
Do you know what her name is?
Gloria Satterfield.
You said Satterfield?
Ma'am?
You said Satterfield?
Satterfield.
Satterfield. Okay, what's the house look like out there?
It's offset off the road.
Okay.
It's a big house, got a wide driveway.
With a long driveway?
Yeah.
Is there a gate or anything down there that they're going to need to come through?
There's two big brick columns that have to come through.
Okay, but there's no, like, date code or anything that they need?
No, ma'am. And tell them that they can look for a fellow on a 656 Ranger.
Okay.
Waiting on them in the road is green. You know what they probably know what the Ranger looks like.
Yeah. You said, like,
Fella's
green.
got on a black sweater,
Okay.
a hat, and pants.
Okay. All right.
All right.
If something changes with her, if she loses consciousness or anything like that, I need one of you guys to call me back right away, okay?
Okay, well, how long is it going to take? Because this take us...
That I don't know. I've had them on the way since Maggie first called me. They were toned right away.
Okay.
All right, but I think they're coming... Hang on 1 minute. Let me check. They're coming from somewhere on Belt Highway in Ruffin, okay? That's where their station is.
Thank you.
All right, but like I said, if something changes, call me back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back to another reading. And as you can probably tell from the clip at the beginning of the video, this is going to be on Gloria Satterfield, who is was the housekeeper for the Murdaughs for over 20 years. Excuse me. Can you imagine the things that woman knew? Being the housekeeper, emptying your trash, washing your clothes, cleaning your house. I'd say that would be more hard-pressed to find anybody that would have more information on the Murdaughs than Miss Gloria Satterfield. Now, from the 911 call, it sounds like it is Maggie. Well, it is Maggie. It is Maggie that places the initial call. Now, she was very, very frustrated and sounded inconvenienced. There was no urgency in her voice. She didn't want to answer any questions from the 911 operator. She acted like they were just aggravating her, like they were, unnecessarily asking her questions about this woman. And it's just more or less just like, ooh, just get this off my property, is the feeling that I got from it. And then whenever she's talking about the woman tried to get up, that she has to go, and she says, well, can you put the patient, Gloria, on the phone? She hands the phone to Paul, who then gets his little snotty attitude in there. Says, ma'am, can you stop asking questions? They were just inconvenienced. This woman, if this was really a fall, has fell on their property, and she fell on some brick steps, 8 brick steps going up them at that, and was bleeding out of the top of her head. Odd. And her ear. Now, ear bleeding is consistent with a head injury, definitely, but it's also more prominent with a skull fracture. Now, I would be very hard-pressed to believe that you would fall from that short amount of distance, even though it was brick steps, and have those kind of injuries. The skull split open. That just to me is odd. So, this reading is going to be on Gloria Satterfield and the nature of her death, the fall. Whether it was orchestrated and planned, manipulated, or if this was truly just a fall, just some bad luck. Oh, another thing. She also fell and died from the injuries from her fall at Moselle, the same place where, the hunting lodge, same place where Paul and Maggie were shot. Do we believe in coincidences around here? No, sir. Here we go. I'm looking for the circumstances surrounding Gloria's fall. The reason for the circumstances. Gloria's state of mind the day that she fell. How the events of the fall unfolded. The driving force behind the fall. An event or a person of importance to the case. And last but not least, last words from the cards. Let's take a look here and find out what happened here. All right, starting with the first card is going to tell us the circumstances surrounding the day that Gloria fell. That's going to be the Ten of Cups reversed. That's someone showing a disconnection misaligned values, and struggling relationships. I look and see this as her and the Murdaughs, some kind of bad blood coming between them. Something happening for them to be having a struggling relationship. All right, the next one's going to be the reason for the circumstances, and that's the King of Cups reversed. And that's inner feelings being moody and emotionally manipulative. Yeah, it definitely sounds like the Murdaughs, the family of the year. Next card is going to show us Gloria's state of mind the day that she fell, and that is the Star reversed, which throws the meaning of being arrogant and haughty. Now, was she arrogant and haughty because she knew something or had some kind of proof or evidence to hold over their head, to either extort, blackmail, whatever? That would really cause somebody in that position to be arrogant and haughty. I'd say they've gotten into some kind of row, guaranteed. All right, the next card is going to show us how the fall unfolded, and that is the Queen of Cups reversed. That's a card of inner feelings and codependency, which means, hey, she didn't fall on her own. And I'd say the only fall that we're going to be talking about is how when she fell after they cracked her in the head with something real hard, because the woman's skull was completely fractured in half, 2 pieces. You don't get that from that short of a distance fall, even though it was brick steps. Okay, and the next card is going to show us the event or person of importance. No, it's not. That's the card before that, sorry. This is going to be the driving force or the influence behind her fall. And that is the Page of Wands reversed. That's ideas, discovery, and limitless potential. Yeah, she's got some kind of evidence or something against them to hold against them. It's exactly what's happened. Now, the next card now is going to show us the event or the person of importance to the case. And that is going to be the Five of Swords. And that's a card of conflict, disagreements, winning at all costs. So, what I see is she has got something on them, confronted them with it at Moselle, and a conflict, a disagreement has ensued, which on the phone it was Maggie and Paul. I'm going to say she has confronted Maggie with something, and Paul has come in and whacked her in the head. Is what I feel like. That's where all that frustration and being aggravated come from. This is just one more thing that needs to be put out of the way, put to bed. Now, the last card, or the last words, is the Seven of Swords reversed. It's a card showing exhaustion and giving up. This woman fought to live. She fought to live, but brain injury was just too severe. I mean, I see him coming behind her and hitting her with a baseball bat in the head. I mean, just her facing Maggie and the confrontation between her and Maggie, and Paul sneaking in behind and busting her in the head. Now, how they thought that was going to be solved, I don't know, but well, they did get away with it. I mean, they're facing their judgment and done and gone now, but I don't think Alec had anything to do with this. I think this was Maggie and Paul. This was a whole family of killers, it seems like. So, scrap the whole DNA, start over. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Put a little bit more clarity and light to what happened to Miss Satterfield. I think that once that, she passed away, Alec seen the opportunity to do that lawsuit and get the money from the insurance claim. The money that he's been sued for that the family wants. That's all the family wants is the money. They ain't worried about how Mama died, obviously. I would be getting from a wrongful death. Fuck the money. I mean, you took the mother away. Wow. That's just... Maybe somebody needs to do a read on Gloria's sons. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't look like the apple falls far from the tree. And if you're going to extort and blackmail somebody, which I guarantee you that's what this was about, then, those qualities and traits be passed on. It's hereditary. Well, have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
MTCB.